Every year, as we move from Thanksgiving to Christmas to the New Year, we do something at Calvary that I think has led to and continues to lead to some of our greatest moments. We call it the 1% offering. 14 years ago, while preparing for the Christmas series, I ran across this statistic that said American Christians give less than half of 1% of their annual income to serve those in need around the world, those living in the margins. I sense God saying to me, hey, let's start by doubling that. Give 1% of your annual income to serve those in need around the world. This year's offering will put us over $2.5 million given in those 14 years. We've helped local families adopt children, taken children off the streets in Kenya, and every year we feed, clothe, and educate, give hope to 200 plus children in Myanmar. We've built parts of 4 different orphanages in 3 different countries, a school in Rwanda and a Bible school from which we're reaching Myanmar with the gospel. Planting churches in the Dominican Republic and serving people locally through amazing organizations like Common Food and Out of the Cold and the Pregnancy Resource Clinic, the Jana Marie Foundation. We've paid for and packed hundreds of thousands of meals for refugees around the world, and we've brought Christmas to our county jails. Last year's 1% offering, because of a matching gift, was our largest ever, and man, God knew that we would need it. With all that our Calvary family in Myanmar has been going through, COVID-19 and food insecurity, military coup, and increasing persecution of Christians, we've been an amazing source of hope and help for them in such a difficult season. So we're doing it again. 1%, that's the goal. Everyone giving equally 1% of our annual income. I hope you'll join us. One baby born on one day gave hope to the world. This is our Christmas story, a story of expectancy and hope that still continues. Christmas is our call to be hope givers for a weary world in need of joy, and it is a weary world in need of joy. 1 billion people worldwide suffer from chronic hunger. In Myanmar, 1 child under the age of 5 dies every 10 minutes from 3 treatable medical conditions, and less than 1/10 of 1% of the Burmese know Christ. More than 100,000 children in the U.S. are waiting to be adopted, and almost 1 billion people worldwide survive on $1.90 or less per day. The need is so great. The numbers are so many, but listen, each number has a name. Abraham and Esther, peace, Aaron. How can one person make a difference? One name at a time. So let's be hope givers this season by stepping into the mess of the world with the love of God. Well, watch this video. It's just a portion of what we do with our folks in Myanmar, and consider what you might do to be a hope giver. So good to see some of our Calvary family in Myanmar. So please consider sponsoring a child through Calvary Global Kids. That's one way to be a part of this effort. You can go to www.calvaryglobalkids.org, or giving a sacrificial gift to our 1% offering, 1% of your annual income. You can do that at www.calvarysc.org/give. Our goal this year is $240,000, and if we all give 1%, we will meet and exceed that goal and bring living proof of a loving God to a world that is in deep need of hope.